Hi, my name is Ben, and I'm the previous CEO of a debt relief firm, also known as Debt Settlement. Today, we're gonna look at 6 things to look out for in a debt settlement or debt relief firm. I'm also gonna give you, point you in the right direction to look for 8 red flags to consider when choosing a debt relief firm. At the end of this video, if you watch until the end, you're gonna have a tool set to make the most informed decision, hopefully, in terms of picking a debt relief firm that works best for you if you decide to go that route. So let's get started. Welcome to Ascend Finance's YouTube channel, where we take complex terms and ideas in debt, such as debt relief firms and what to look out for, and simplify them into human understandable language. Today, we're going to cover 6 things to look out for, what we would call green flags to look out for if you decide to choose a debt relief firm. The first thing to look out for is just the honesty from the debt relief firm about the pros and cons of debt settlement. There's really no easy fix when it comes to debt relief. So working with an experienced company that gives you the pros and cons to all the different things that you can face within a debt relief firm is a good thing to know. For example, a pros in debt relief could be that you're saving money, you're getting a single payment plan, you're getting all your debts taken care of that are unsecured, and you're kind of ending those debt collector calls. But there's also this other side, which is the cons of debt relief are the credit score impact, the potential tax consequences, and chance of lawsuit. Each of these need to be addressed, and I'll actually include a description in the video of the really granular look at the debt relief pros and cons. But the debt relief company you're looking for really needs to be able to be thorough about that. Next, they really need to kind of give you a thorough understanding of what is going to happen to your credit score when you enroll in a debt relief company. Sometimes a debt relief company may not tell you that your credit score is impacted. Maybe you might think that it's a debt consolidation loan or a debt consolidation program. In reality, it's a debt relief program where you're going to be settling debts. And so having a really upfront and honest conversation with your debt relief company about the pros and cons and also the credit score impact can be really, really helpful. Third, the debt relief company really needs to provide you a free estimate of the cost and savings of debt relief. And they really need to do that at no cost to you. And they need to help you understand what are going to be the tax consequences if they estimate that you're tax solvent, and really kind of have a good sense of, is the company really willing to get through and discuss those options with you from the very beginning and provide accurate estimates about the cost savings free of charge. Fourth, another thing to look for is that the debt relief company is really honest and open about the fees that they're going to charge. We kind of look, the debt relief companies that we work with are generally have about 15 to 20% of enrolled debt. But if it's really high, let's say they're charging 25 to 35%, those fees can really add up and really cost you thousands and thousands of more. So being really honest about what the fees are and how you're going to pay those in your monthly payment is really important when you're deciding on the debt relief company. And a company that's not forthcoming with that information, it's just something to consider, that to look out for as a potential downside. Fifth, I think one of the big things is that they really educate you as a consumer and a client. First of all, most debt settlement companies, debt relief companies, should not be charging you a free up front, but after the first payment and settlement has been made. And so it's really important that they're kind of showing you all these things up front and being really personable about that information. And also and that kind of ties into what I was saying earlier about the fees, that they're really honest about those information. Sixth, this one may be the most crucial thing to understand is the debt relief company telling you about other options? For example, there's Chapter 7 bankruptcy and Chapter 13 bankruptcy and debt management, and all of these options have pros and cons. And we actually built a debt relief calculator that I've included a link in the description below. It's a free resource that you can do to compare your different options holistically. And I think a debt relief company should do that. They should actually go through and look at your different options and make sure that debt relief is actually the best option for you. The last thing you may want is get a knock on the door in 6 months with a debt collection lawsuit, all because they didn't tell you about the credit lawsuit likelihood. They didn't do all of these different things that they should have as a good debt relief company to say, hey, there's other options out there, and debt relief might not be the best option for you. It might be the best option, but really knowing that information and having the debt relief company tell you is super important. I hope these 6 things to look for a debt relief company has been really helpful in helping you understand whether debt relief option is right for you. I would definitely recommend you check out our video. I'm going to put a link up here at the top that basically it shows 8 red flags to look out for from a debt relief company. And hopefully that combining this video and that video will really give you a good understanding of what is the option and what is the best option for you. Also, I definitely recommend taking the debt relief calculator to kind of compare your different options, as being the most informed and making the most informed decision can be really helpful for your situation. If you like this video, I definitely appreciate a like. And last but not least, if you like other debt relief videos or videos on how to get out of debt cheaper, easier, and faster, feel free to subscribe because we constantly are putting out new content that helps in that space. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.